Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lucy and I just finished my first semester of college with barely a 3.0. So I just feel obligated to tell all of you my success tips. Obviously this year was really different with all the whole pandemic thing and a lot of classes were online or asynchronous. This made it really difficult. It made it so we had to establish different study patterns, find new fun things to do, hopefully. But my guide's gonna get you through the next semester. So let's start. Tip number 1. Go to your classes. I know it's easy to sleep in. You're tired. No one is checking up on you, but you have to go to your classes. Going to your classes is basically doing 50% of the work for the class because you are taking in all the information that you need to learn. If you make the excuse that you're just gonna watch the lectures later because your professors post them on Brightspace or Canvas or Google Classroom or any of those, you're gonna hate yourself at the end of the semester. You are. My second tip is to write down your weekly class schedule so you just have it all in one place so you can just glance at it. Because let me show you the process I have to go through to look at my class schedule online. That wasn't fun. You only have to do this once at the beginning of every semester and it's fun. You get to use like colors and stuff. I just write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just write down the classes you have and what times you have. And I like to put a little O if they're online or in person. That way you just have something you can quickly glance at. It's right there all the time. Super easy peasy. You're welcome. My third tip is probably my most genius one, and that is to take a note card or maybe a piece of paper or maybe your agenda. I like a note card though. Every Sunday, go through each one of your classes and write down all of your assignments you have for that week onto this note card. This makes it super duper easy for you to just visualize what you have to do that week and what you have to take time for, maybe what you have to do early to get other things done on time, if that makes sense. Here's how I do it. I write upcoming due dates. I write the class, then I write the assignment I have, and then I write the day it's due. And I like to write the day of the week that it's due, and then also the date, because that just makes it easier. Fourth tip seems kind of obvious, but that is to just go outside and get some fresh air. Personally, my room was always dark because my roommate and I had different sleeping schedules. I'd be awake and she'd be asleep, or she'd be asleep. No, I'd be asleep and she'd be awake. So we just always had the curtains closed and the lights off. Not getting any of that natural light makes it super duper hard for you to stay awake. Even if you are getting the natural light, it's just really important that you go outside, photosynthesize a little bit. Otherwise, going outside just makes you feel a lot better, I don't know, fresh air or something. Tip number 5 is to try to study outside of your dorm or maybe do your homework outside of your dorm. I say this because in your dorm, you just have a lot of things that you like to do. Maybe you have a bunch of snacks in your dorm, or you have your roommate in your dorm who you constantly want to talk to all the time. Or for me personally, my dorm is just somewhere that I like to just sleep all the time. So studying in my dorm just sometimes doesn't work for me. And I need to go somewhere that I don't correlate with sleeping. Side note, I just remember this one time I was in a chapter meeting for a sorority I was in before I dropped it. And I fell asleep with my camera on. Hopefully no one saw. That would be really embarrassing. Don't take classes in your bed. Some good places to study in or to do your homework or whatever would be your common area, maybe in your dorm. Maybe if it's a nice day, you just go outside to the quad. Maybe you go to the library. Maybe you go to Starbucks. Just somewhere outside of your dorm. 8th tip is a really important one, so listen up. When you are in your math classes or your science classes or any classes where you have to do like equations and math problems, you are going to write down exactly what the problems are, word for word. You're gonna write down exactly how to solve them and make it easier for future you to look back, look at what you did and realize what you did and see what they should do. This is super important to do because you'll have like homework and maybe like open quizzes where you have similar problems. And it's really easy because sometimes you just have to plug different numbers into the exact same equation you did in class and you get the answer. You're welcome. That was a really good one. Hope you wrote that down. Tip number 7 is something a lot of people do already, but that is to join GroupMe's or group chats with people already in your classes. This saved my butt in calculus. Everyone helps each other with the homework and everything. Just make sure it is with homework. And if anyone ever sends, someone in my chem group chat once sent a quiz question and everybody left. And that is something you need to do. You need to leave immediately because you can get in trouble for cheating in group chats because sometimes there's some secret TAs in there. No cheating, ever. But yeah, being in group chats have saved my butt a lot. Because sometimes I just don't understand something. Teacher says something and I don't understand it. But a fellow kid can explain it to me. Also, if you help other people, you get like cred. You get like cool kid creds. Tip number 8 is to do self-care. I don't know about you guys, but when I feel disgusting, I just cannot do work properly. Before you study, take a shower, maybe do some skincare, do your makeup, dress up all nice. Those are all things that I like to do before I study or write a paper. I don't know, when I feel confident, I just do so much better. I did my nails before my SAT. My 9th tip is to have fun and keep busy, because when you are busy, that is when you do the best work and you have the best time management. Always say yes to hanging out to people, because sometimes this happens. Hey Lucy, let's hang out. Okay, how about in 30 minutes? Okay. And then I just do a whole paper in 30 minutes. That would have taken me 3 hours before, but now I have something to do, so I just do it in 30 minutes. It seemed great. It's the same amount of work and effort. I would say always say yes to hanging out with people. My RA likes to do weekly activities. I go to those are a lot of fun. I get to meet more people on my floor. And make sure you guys treat yourself on the weekends for working hard, on the weekdays. Work hard, play hard. That's our motto. All right, that's all the tips I have for you guys. You're welcome for already making you successful. I plan to have a 5.0 next semester. Maybe even graduate. This was actually a lot of fun to make, and now that I have first semester done, I feel like I'm just like a boss at college, so like I just have to give you guys all this information I have in my brain. So maybe I'll do like a packing video next, what to pack to go to college, because I definitely learned a lot from the first semester. Okay guys, Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If you celebrated Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Stay cool.